I'd like to show you our 3D to 2D custom jeans program. Here you see the 3D model, and we just switched it to wireframe view, and we're just going to rotate a little bit. You see the 2D patterns and the 3D model in the same window. We're going to close some of these measurements, and we're going to morph this body into a new shape. So we're turning off the jeans and the legs, and we get just down to the basic lower torso section is where most of the measurements are taken from. So we have sort of a generic body shape here, and we're going to add new measurements. And here's our text file which lists measurements, the body at the top, and then custom measurements for the actual jeans down below. And then now we have a form that is from a body measurements from Carrie, and now we're going to paste these measurements into this text file that the program will read. So now we have all the custom measurements and the custom measurements for the jeans in the 3D model, and then the 3D model updates to a new shape. So our leading dimensions are there, and then we go through a further refinement process of conforming this shape to certain diameters. So we have a diameter of the hips, the waist, the crotch drop, the legs, this is what we're going through now. You'll see the model change as we say, okay, the hips are supposed to be a certain diameter, and we've changed the model to meet that. Now the thigh, a certain diameter, and we come up, and what we're seeing on the right hand is that we have a target shape, a target diameter, and then the conform will change the model, and then we're measuring the model and saying yes, it does conform to that target. And then and there's some final changes we might make here by dragging some points. Okay, and then we can turn on the symmetry, and we see that we have our shape. This shape should conform to the measurements that we took for Carrie. This is really the shape that is the most important, and the further measurements for the legs and the cuff and things like that, these are all in the actual jeans custom jeans measurements. So we will now turn on the layers which have the jeans that will now conform to this body shape. So here they are now. And there's further refinement to do, to get a nice shape which has some ease around the back, and the crotch drop is uniform, and of course this is all affecting the pattern shape as we do this. We can look at the pocket in the back, and we can move that around and see that it's straight. Of course, now we have a new set of geometry in the model, so we can go through some more conform processes to make sure that the yoke is the right size, the waistband's the right size. Some of these are just variables we just type in and they change, but sometimes you have to do this solve operation, and you might see some of these changes being made to the ease. Say if the hips are 38, the actual diameter. Here we're changing the pocket shape. If the hips are 38, the diameter of the actual jeans might need to be 39, which gives you an ease. Maybe they need to be more for baggy jeans or less baggy tight jeans. And we're seeing now the kind of the final product for Carrie. We can turn on symmetry to see what they look like. layers for the 2D patterns, which have always been there. They've just been turned off, invisible, and now we see the patterns. So see the waistband is not straight. This will give a much better fit without the straight waistband. And these patterns can be moved around, nested in this this view. They just drag along the bottom plane there, or just selected in this view and exported to a DXF file. That's about it. So give me a call with any questions. Thanks.